Aquarius, let's clear some smoke. Let's do your almost personal love reading for this month. Get started with your main energy. Let's tap in. Divine, may I have 3 best cards for Aquarius's main energy? Well, we actually got 5. I'm actually going to take them. They all just flopped out here. So let's see what the flop. Let's see what the flop is. Okay. Well, first, I do hope that overall all is well, that you're doing well, dear. Looks like things are a bit complex and at times a bit complicated right now. So you have release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. At present, you have energies of finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Challenging energy is let go of control issues. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And then playfulness in the spiritual energy. So your past is haunting you and your thoughts. Finances and career here. There's a real fear around resources, and it may be some energies that you share with your exes to where maybe you had to do the lion's share of providing or provisions in some way. Could be financial, could be your time, your effort, your energies towards this person. But the exchange was not fair in your eyes. Then you have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. You may be getting ahead of yourself in the situation and rushing things, trying to get this person locked in or a clear path forward with this person, and not allowing it to take the twists and turns that romantic energies often do. Because twisting love, I feel like romantic love is always a winding road. It is going to get to its head on to the destination, but it's usually a scenic route. It's very rarely a straight, like black and white type of thing. Now, there are times when the road is straight and it's going clear and you're progressing. But as you start off, there's going to be twists and winds in that road. Sheryl Crow say every day is a winding road. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. And this is why you so serious, Aquarius? You know that's part of your attractiveness is to be playful and fun. But it could be because you haunted with this ex. Now, if you know this person is truly exhibiting like tangible energy or situations that really do remind you, that really do put you in the place of knowing that, oh, I've been here before. I see them. If their actions are there, then yes, of course, trust yourself. But if it's just all in your head and you're trying to avoid the collision, on the way to avoid something, you often meet it on the road anyway, okay? You have to come face to face with it. So let's get into some details here. Okay, open mind, open heart, darling. Ready to receive, deep breath. Divine, may I have 10 best cards for the details of this situation for Aquarius, please? Yeah, that playfulness. Yeah, that's already where you're out of character. There was a time when I was involved with an Aquarius male, and to this day, I don't remember anything bad about old boy. I don't. I mean, there are obviously going to be challenges because I can be, and especially at that time, a very sandpaper person, but he always just got me in a space to have fun, to be lighthearted, and to not take things seriously. And the reason I chuckled there, I was just thinking about his laugh and how he looked. Now, when it came to his business, he was all business. He's very serious. But when he and I hung out and had our time, please, he took my mind off things, and that's a hard thing to do. And I'm not just, I'm not saying it, with the this or the that, but just really we just had a lot of things in common. We like to do a lot of fun shit. you know, in the daylight, outside. And those are the things I remember. And the other stuff was cool too. But, and memorable. The whole thing was. Why do we not get together? I can't tell that story. He's not here to verify. Now, Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You don't want to like let this go, but this Lover's card is haunting you. Have you okay, so see, is this a rebound, babe? Are we rebounding here? Okay, what is it? Oh, okay, Elijah Wan. We out here trying to rebound? Cause I ain't watched basketball in many years, so when it was free to watch it on NBC, baby. That's about the last time I sat and watched the game. But I do know you want to rebound. Because his Lover's card is in reverse. Lord, was you? Okay. And if it were to air signs. We ain't got that kind of time. Six of Cups is here. See? Okay. So you this look like a rebound. You with this person, they're promising, but you're giving them a lot of the energy that you still have for the other person, and at the same time simultaneously having them pay for things, a debt that they did not incur. And they don't even know how to pay that debt because they didn't cause it. That's not their issue. Like, how you want me to pay for this? Why would I pay for this? I didn't do it. Right? My paper, I wasn't in the room when you bought it. I didn't sign for it. My name ain't on it. Like, why am I responsible for this? The Eight of Cups is here with the Chariot. You need to swiftly and quickly walk away from what's no longer serving you. Now, the Six of Cups, you can take it as two things. One is that you are still looking back. And then one thing is that there's energy in this relationship of where you need to come at things like a child reborn. With a childlike wonder, meaning you're curious about the person that's in front of you and how this is going to work between the two of you. This Eight of Swords in reverse with this Ten of Swords Ten of Swords or Eight of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Swords in reverse, both in reverse. You're not confused about the person. You really do like them, and you know that they're not, you're not delusional here, but you still have unfinished business with your ex. You need to release them. You need to really sit and think about, do you have the time and the energy to really try? Can you really juggle this energy? Can you really compartmentalize it? If you're still heartbroken and sad, baby, that's okay. You have to allow yourself the time to process and grieve the situation. Now, if you've hop, skipped, and jumped into something because the other person you were dealing with hop, skipped, and jumped into something, and y'all still are in each other's circles and able to see what each other's got going on, I wouldn't suggest this as a way to compete. Because an innocent person is being used here. And that would be the person that is interested in you and trying to make a go of things with you, who has energy of true love and brings about, is reminding you to be playful. Okay, trying to kind of have fun with you because they're at the start of this and they're hopeful and excited about getting to know you, because they don't know anything about you. Right? And you don't know anything about them. And so now you can create. Remember that example of it's the winding road. You're taking the scenic route. You want to see everything. You're on the PCH, baby. You're cruising. Top down. Weather's perfect. It's a beautiful day. Now there's Six of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Six of Cups upright. Come on now. Stubborn and unwillingness to move forward. The divine has offered you the opportunity. Even in a broken state, someone is looking at you and saying, their energy is reaching out to you and saying, I can make it better. They want to kiss it and make it better. Knight of Wands, passionate about you. If y'all have had any type of, energies towards that, physical, yeah, tapped in, tuned in, and turned up. The Three of Swords. those darn kids. I would be, that would be me. That would be me. That would be me. And the mystery machine pulling up. Hey, the mystery is you still got feelings. More information is Three of Swords and Knight of Wands. Yeah, that Knight of Wands is about anger too. Eight of Cups, Chariot. It's like, please move forward. The Divine is like, please, honey, please move forward. There's nothing there. There's nothing to prove. Five of Swords in reverse. Oh, come on in. Clarifying this Six of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands, and Eight of Cups in this Three of Swords here. You need to release them, babe. You're going to have to do something symbolic, probably. I would have a recommendation, but this isn't a personal, so no. But you need to do something physically to release this energy. To release this hold. Okay? You know, like for example, for me, give an example of what I do, is anything that will remind me of the person, I tend to get rid of it. I don't want to look back on it. I don't give a shit what it is. I get rid of it because every time I look at it, every time I deal with it, especially if the situation is one that was that soured, I don't want that energy to return. I don't want the bittersweetness of it. I'm not into that. I only think I like sweet tarts. I like Sour Patch Kids, but I don't like sour ass energy and memories. Okay? And so by the time that allows me to heal the energy of the anger, like let that go, let that process, allows me to glean the wisdom from that. And so eventually, like with the Aquarius person I was mentioning at the top of this session, I only have good thoughts left because I've resolved and let go of the pain and the past hurts. Because there were, obviously that was there has some. I mean, even if you do end in a peaceful way, there's still, you're in a relationship. You're gonna bump your head several times. But those are not the things that I can't recall. Right now, I would be hard pressed to tell you a time when we argued or had a fight. Now, have we did it? Yes. Because I'm me and I know me. But do I remember anything specifically? No. Because it was probably just a lover's quarrel. This Five of Swords is Three of Pentacles and this Page of Wands. The Five of Swords being in reverse is you're really not trying to, you really like this person that you're dealing with. And again, you're not using this person per se, but you may be overly public with this person. Like really, again, you guys, you're trying to prove and show that you've moved on here in a way too. That is a useful part of the relationship. You're able to show that, hey, I pulled, I'm doing this now, I'm moving on and da 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 da. Just like, if you can do it, I can do it better. The Three of Pentacles is here of where you need to come into cooperation, collaboration, and with the divine, and then negotiation in terms of how you're dealing with this person and letting them know where you are. Okay? You have to really sit back and have time with the divine and ask those important questions like, am I really on the up and up with this person, or am I wasting both of our times knowing full well I'm not over my past relationship? I'm still healing from that. And do I want to keep pushing and going forward with this person knowing full well that my heart, my body, my mind is in it, but my heart and my spirit are broken and bruised right now, battle weary. I haven't really taken the time to clear the energy to tap in with myself and see where I'm at. I just immediately jumped into something to distract myself from feeling what I feel, which is obviously serious and heavy. Ten of Cups is in reverse, clarifying the Lovers. Like this relationship that you are battling with this ex, it was serious. Y'all have been doing y'all thing for a while, and maybe up to the point where you thinking it was going to be a forever, ever kind of ever thing. Right? But let's keep it light. Let's keep it focused. Do you think you could get back with them? Would you take them back if you could? Maybe this person got into a place or a way where finances and career got in the way. And money can make things go sour real fast, depending on who you're dealing with. And you just couldn't take it now, and you just said, "Listen, or you were taking on too much. You were drowning, and you weren't prepared to go under, and so you cut ties, and now you regret it, right?" But what do you regret? Again, got to neutralize the threat within yourself. Page of Wands is about a new direction that you're being offered. The person in front of you is quite eligible. Now, if I know Aquarius the way that I think I do, you do not bring any of this energy into the vibe when you're dealing with this new person. You just don't, because playfulness is here, true love is here. So no, you don't bring this energy into the connection. Thank the divine, thank God. But you are at war with yourself. And you really are not clear of what you want, because you can't really say without a shadow of a doubt, if your ex came back around and tried to put things back in order, you wouldn't just cut and run on this other person. We need to take some time. Okay, let's see. Divine strategy moving forward. Man, 4 o'clock. Okay, see, there we go. We're gonna take the ones that flipped. I just heard this new person is very eligible, and they really want you badly. Again, y'all clicking. It's not that, and I'm not surprised, because Aquarius, y'all know how to. Whew, it's good. It's a good time all the time, even when it rains. Emperor, Magician, King of Pentacles. Yeah, you rebounded. Oh, yeah. Potentially Capricorn out here. But this level up, this emperor energy feels like the new boo. New boo. This you. This the magician at the center of things. You got them both on a string right now. King of Pentacles is knocking. He up. Yeah, okay. But look what's between the King of Pentacles. You got the King of Pentacles moving forward. We got the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Devil. See, you don't have no line of defense against that King of Pentacles energy. The Emperor, the Magician, is coming in, and this person is helping you heal. As above, so below. You know, they really are. You guys are in tune and in vibe, and they got it going on. They do, right? They got it going on. They got it to give. They all about. They ready to live. You know, and do things the way that Aquarius likes it. Okay, this King of Pentacles though, stubborn. With the Seven of Wands, you don't really have a good defense against this person, because the bond and the love was deep. I mean, the Lovers and the Ten of Cups here in reverse. It wasn't no small thing. The Devil card here in the upright though. But it's not. It's the divine. It's toxic. You can go this way and be here and create anything you want. You could create and manifest a divine relationship. Something worth having, something worth waking up for, something worth making the effort. Here, you'd go backwards a bit, but the divine is saying the choice is yours. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Okay? You're a warrior. Okay? But which one you gonna take? Brand new? That new car smell? Or you want to go vintage? Restore, remodel. But you can only take it out every once in a while. You can't, it's not, you can't put no hard miles on it, because it's temperamental. It likes to break down a lot. New or used? Vintage or reliable, right? All right, that is the session for you, my dear Aquarius. You and the divine got some work to do. I appreciate you, especially your time and your attention. And do remember that back then is not now. Always be in harmony with your surroundings. Stay sucker free. Hope to see you again.